Alright everyone, so what are we doing? We are going to take a look at Philipsburg, capital of Sint Maarten, at night time. So it's going to be a night video. Philipsburg at night. And I am with yours truly,
Jayda.
How are you doing, Jayda?
Good.
How was your vacation going?
It's nice.
That's nice. Alright. Your second time in Sint Maarten, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sint Maarten. You was there last year with your mom,
Mm-hmm.
without me. Okay. I wasn't jealous or anything. Alright, nice. So we're just gonna take a quick look at Philipsburg. And there's also a day video, so you can check that one out also. In fact, I don't know which one I did first, which one I'm gonna upload first, day or night, we'll see. But you can go and check it out, Philipsburg, in the day. So off to my left is Chesterfield, and we're coming from Point Blanche. And Point Blanche is where we are staying, but I don't know for how long, because we're not really that satisfied. It's not like we're not satisfied, but things are not really good. The owner, host, it's not really helpful. In some ways, almost kind of rude. So I'm not gonna say where or anything. We'll see. It's developing as we speak, so we'll see. For now, we're just gonna take a look at Philipsburg. So off to my right is the Vineyard building, and right now we are on the which road are we on, Jayda? The camper? You can't see it. Well, you have good eyes.
Beweegt.
The person with young good eyes can't read it.
My eyes are.
You expect me to read it?
Your eyes are better than mine.
My eyes are better than yours. Okay, so normally when I drive the Ford Focus, I got a screen in front of me, a big screen in front of me, and that's the one I look at to see the street names. But no, there is no screen. There's only Google Map. As you can see, it said to drive, but the letters are small. And the screen is a little bit darker because I don't want the screen like so bright in my face. But now we are on the and off to my right is the Festival Village. Long ago it was called Carnival Village, and now it's Festival Village, and it's really nice. I didn't go inside of it, I saw it from the outside, and yeah, it's looking okay. Off to my left. What is this off to my left? That's the Central Bank of Courthouse and Sint Maarten. And off to my left is GB. That's your electricity provider. Off to my right is a little carnival, a little circus. Is it a carnival?
Fair.
Oh yeah, you got a few little attractions, but it's temporary. I believe they're leaving soon. So we went out with the kids last night with Jayda and my niece and nephew and mother and nephew, and they had so much fun. It wasn't cheap. Oh, doesn't matter. I'm not supposed to say it's not cheap. They're gonna be like, oh, did you spend so much money on us? Yes, I did.
I
Yes, I
know.
did. So y'all better recognize, huh? Now, aside from that, it was really nice, huh? And too bad they don't have like a permanent place, for the kids to go and enjoy themselves. Too bad. You do have some like mini playground. Playgrounds in St. Peter's, I believe, on the way to St. Peter's. It's also a mini playground, but it's not the same as this one where you can go and you can ride a merry-go-round or like a merry-go-round or something. It's a merry-go-round. Never mind. Let me show you because I'm getting myself in trouble. I'm trying to explain things I can't explain. So, which road are we on? So what we're gonna do is we did a pound fill already. And now we are going up the, I believe this is a Carnegie Street road? Street? Yeah, street. And in between Palmville and Carnegie Street is another street, which I'm not really going to cover. That's the street you're going to find a police station. I'm not really interested. So on the Carnegie Street now, then I'm going to go on Back Street. I always say going down Back Street and going up Front Street. I don't really know if it's that way. It's just my feeling. So we came down. That's just my feeling. We came down Bonville, which is the AC Nisbet. Was this street or road? Road. Is it AC Nisbet or A Nisbet? Walter, let me stop and look. Walter A Nisbet Road. See, that's what I gotta say. So, my feeling, we came down the Walter Nisbet Road. Now we are going up the Carnegie Street. I say Carnegie because that's what I say. It's said in Dutch, but people say Carnegie Street. And then we are going to come down Back Street, and then we're going to go up Front Street. That's what my feeling is saying. Maybe it's actually the other way around, or maybe there is no up or down. By the time I move, I always feel like I'm moving in one direction. Does it make sense, Jayda?
No.
Does it make sense?
No.
One direction doesn't make sense?
No.
One direction? The band? Yeah. One of them is a little bit dead, right? Or not?
Little bit.
Yeah. Right? Is it One Direction there or is it someone else?
No.
It's a guy from One Direction.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I do know what's happening in the world. Okay. So after my left, I wasn't making fun of it, just so you know. What was his name again? Yeah, that's matter. After my left is Najiko.
Oh, Peter.
Najiko, ja.
Nio Warren of zo. Of was het een andere?
Anyway, that was Najiko, and Najiko is a big insurance provider. And this is a bank. WIB is a
Republic Bank.
no, the one to my left. That was WIB. Oh, you can look up WIB. Bank of the West Indies. Oh, you don't have Wi-Fi, do you, kid?
No.
Oh, that's so terrible. That is terrible. It's terrible, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are we still on the Carnegie Street? Yes, we are. It's a long street. And now we are coming up to... This supermarket used to be Afu supermarket. After my left, I'm going to tell you a really interesting story about the supermarket. And not about the supermarket, but about the owner. And why someone actually saved my life, because I was supposed to be there. And at night, I'm going to tell you in a while, or some other video. Let me focus on the driving first. So now we are coming up to Back Street, and I made a video 2 years ago driving down Back Street, and now I'm making a new one. Did it change? That was a part of my long video, and I made a standalone video from it. So got the police. What's the police doing? Are you going or are you staying? Not you staying? Yeah, there was a robbery some time ago. Is this a casino? No, look, not a casino. Man, you got so many casinos in Ireland. Wait, Jayda, am I talking too much?
No.
Should I keep talking?
Yes.
I mean, normally I don't talk too much, right?
You do.
I do? Okay. Anyway, so, I disagree. No, okay. Normally y'all tell me I don't talk. You're like, why are you so quiet?
I don't know.
Right?
What?
Normally you say, well, you don't talk, you're so quiet.
No.
And then you tell me I talk a lot.
Yes.
Anyway, so if you come to St. Maarten, you're going to see a lot of casinos. A lot. Let me pull over and let this person go because this person is kind of in a rush. So I just let him go. And then I could continue my slow drive. You know, I don't like when people drive slow in front of me, so I don't drive slow in front of people. So I want to make the video at a slow pace. And I just pull over and let people go. So this is back street, and like I was saying, casinos, a lot of casinos, and I opened a few new ones. I saw a few new ones, one in Colway, one at the beginning of town, and there's this one that I just passed. That one is also new, or new, I mean it wasn't there like 20 something years ago, so yeah, that's too bad. I always used to call it mini Las Vegas. This is where the market is. It used to be. On the left side is the market. On the right side they do some construction, so the market is moved to another street. But the market on the left side is still there. So like I was saying, casinos. A lot of casinos. It's like I used to call it mini Las Vegas, and now it's even more mini Las Vegas, in my opinion. So, which is too bad. Which is too bad. I'm not gonna say much, otherwise people might say I'm complaining. Yeah, sometimes I think I'm complaining too much. You know, we always say if it's not good, then you could leave. But yeah, too bad. I guess it does provide work for local people, so if you look at it that way, then I guess it does contribute. But more casinos, yeah, I don't know, I prefer if they invest in schools and just activities for children, those kinds of things. Normally you would go to the right if you want to exit back street. I actually want to go straight, but I see a garbage truck. I don't want to get stuck going. There's no one behind me, so I have to stop for a while. Yeah, so yeah, I actually wanted to go straight and go all the way down to the end of back street, and then I would go left and go on front street. Like I said, a garbage truck is there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right, and then I'm going to go back to on the Navigator Street, and I'm going to go left. I'm going to drive back all the way down to the end of Navigator Street.
Nog een casino.
Another casino? Where?
Volgens mij daar.
Could be.
Leek wel.
Wouldn't surprise me. So I'm just back. Oh, yeah. The nationwide things. So I was just backtracking to the end of the beginning or the end of Navigator Street. Actually, I should do it fast because I don't want a garbage truck to go on Front Street and then I get stuck behind it. So I also got some bumps. and they're not really marked, so you don't really see them. Alright, so in the meantime, I'm going to tell you all an interesting story. No, maybe I shouldn't. Well, I should. I was talking about a supermarket. A food supermarket. And what happened? I believe it was 1999. Back then, I was always crazy about gadgets. So I had a video camera and I always wanted to record things. So I remember it was end of New Year's Eve night, and I wanted to go to town because I don't know if it's maybe it's 1999. I don't want to get here, but I wanted to go to town because I've always put on some really nice fireworks show. So I got dressed and I said to my neighbor, "I'm going. I'm leaving early because I want to stand in front so I could film it. I get some really nice shots." My neighbor said, no, you should stay with us. I said, no, I really want to go. She said, no, I got a feeling you should stay with us tonight. I'm not lying, I'm not making this up, no joke. But it's like the way she said it, was like she said, "Lance, I want you to stay with us tonight." And I was kind of angry. I'm like, no man, I really want to be there, I really want to go, really want to see it. And I stayed. I said, okay, fine, I'm gonna stay. I was living in Dutch Quarter at that time, so there's like a hill between Dutch Quarter and town. And somewhere around midnight, you could see the fireworks and you heard the boom and everything. And I'm like, wow, look what I'm missing. That's what I was thinking, look what I'm missing. But the next morning, we got the news. One of those cannon fell over, fireworks exploded, some people died. Actually, Jayda, do you know the story actually?
No.
You didn't know that? Jayda just hearing the story for the first time. So y'all could go and look it up. Firework accident, Sint Maarten. I can't remember which year it was. Maybe it was 98, maybe it was 99, maybe it was 2000. 2001, I believe it's 1999. Maybe. And I can't remember how many people died. Some people died, I believe, maybe even children. And so, yeah, I should have been right in front of it. Right in front, filming. So, who knows? And, yeah, so many years later, I didn't forget, definitely. And later, I said to my neighbor, I said, I gotta thank you because you saved my life last night. She was like, no, don't say those crazy things. I said, yeah, because if you didn't tell me to stay, and actually you insisted, like, there was no plan for me to stay or anything. It's just like, yeah, maybe she was a guardian angel. Sometimes things happen for a reason, and yeah, I'm really grateful. So maybe that's the reason I'm still making videos with Jayda. Who knows?
Yeah.
So thankful to my old man. Crazy story. So we're on Front Street. I didn't say it because I was busy chit-chatting. But I'm gonna put it in the description. I'm gonna say entering Front Street. The man looked like Valentine Rossi.
Yeah.
That's your friend, no? No one is behind me. No one is behind me. Don't worry. It's one-way traffic. No one is behind me. I just reversed because I want to see what they're saying about pizza. $5 for pizza, personal pizza, all day for frozen margarita, from 3 to 7. $5. Where is this? Seaview. Okay, we should remember that.
Yeah.
All right, nice. So, what's off to my left? casino! Wow, what a surprise. Anyway. And we are coming up to an iconic building. This building, if you Google Sint Maarten, you're probably going to see this building. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull over a bit.
The boardwalk.
Yeah, that's the boardwalk. It's off to my right. Off to my left. Let me just...
Die was vorig jaar in België mee bezig.
Yeah. Okay, let me just grab the phone. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to show you. One moment. I'm not going to do any cutting or whatever. So, this is a building. And as you can see, it's a courthouse. Yeah, I'll be back in the day to show it to you another time. So, looking back at Front Street. Yep, and over there, that's the boardwalk. Alright. Ready again? Okay, let's get back in. Oh, should I take a picture of it? Well, let me take a picture of it. Okay. Well, we're on track. Let's finish up. Get a little seatbelt on. A lot of people don't wear it, but I'm gonna wear it anyway. Okay, let me just put some distance between me and this car. So, Front Street. We're up to 22 minutes. Okay. I won't need to do a lot of editing, so it's really good. One thing I'm probably going to do is just say entering Front Street because I was chit-chatting so much at that moment. What is this Front Street at night? Philipsburg at night. As you can see, it's not really lively. Philipsburg was never really a lively place at night. Maybe around Christmas. Normally it was only on Tuesdays. There was a club by Bobby's Marina, Greenhouse I think it is. That one, that's where people used to go back in my days. That's where they used to go on Tuesdays. The other side, Simpson Bay, that side is kind of lively, you know. Back then there was Indiana's. Indiana's is gone now. There's a second location, Greenhouse location. And then you go back tomorrow, you got Captain. The other side, I don't know what they have these days. But back then, you know, you had a music cafe, you had a Q Club. Can't even remember all the names. But we had so many places to go and jam. I don't really know what happened these days. Well, Philipsburg is never really lively at night. So, the plan is to go straight. So after my right is Bobby's Marina. The plan is to go straight, but I'm going to go left. And then you're going to see the start of Back Street, just to give you an idea where everything is.
Nog een casino.
And look, another casino!
Oh, dat is diegene die ik net zag.
No, you didn't see this one because it came from another direction. That over there, the fake fireworks, that's also a casino. I wish I would put as much money in. I mean, you know, I could say I wish they would put this money into schools and activities for children, but you know, it's not the same people sponsoring it anyway. These people got their own money. The government don't have that kind of money. So anyway, this is where I entered Back Street, so I'm going to turn back and then I'm going to end the video. See, you will need to blur a few faces. Don't want to be in the car, miss. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go back this way. So that was my video of Philipsburg at night. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, leave a comment. Thanks to Jayda for tagging along with me. It's way past your bedtime. Yes. What do you think? Because it's vacation, you could just stay up all night?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I do.
Okay. So, that's it. Leaving Philipsburg, going back to Point Blanche. Yep. Okay. I think so much, like I said, I like it. Great. I'll leave a like for Jayda.
Mm-hmm.
Jayda's likable.
Yeah.
I'm not likable.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? 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 Yeah. So before we go, we want to do some jet skiing.
Yeah.
I tried it at least once in Mullet Bay. You can do jet ski. Asking like 80 euros for 30 minutes, which is kind of expensive in my opinion. I think 60 is good. Even that's way too much. Like I know, it's long ago. Like back in like when I used to live in Sint Maarten, it's like $25-$30 for 30 minutes. And now you're up to 80. Okay, I know it's long ago, but still, I just got a feeling 80 is too much. On Molly Bay Beach, I got this car, jet ski, this car that you could drive on the sea. I guess it's like a jet ski with a car shell. Let's just put it that way.
Is this speedboat with an
A speed is a boat in the shape of a car. Okay, Jayda says a boat in the shape of a car. I was like, it's a big jet ski, but Jayda says that. And they also could follow you with a drone and make some nice shots or whatever. So, I had asked the guy already about the jet ski. The guy said 80 euros, $80 for 30 minutes. So I saw the car, I think, okay, that's probably going to be about the same price, but it might be a little bit more expensive. It was like maybe $20 more expensive. So I went over there and said, well, how much is the car? And he said, well, what did you say, like 250? Somewhere between 100 and 250 for 30 minutes. And if you want footage, if you want them to use a drone, it's going to be like 300 euros. I was like, okay, the dollars. I was like, okay, thank you very much. Alright, man, you gotta be kidding me. That's way too much. I mean, it's way too much. So, no one is forcing me to do it, and I'm not gonna do it because I don't have those kind of money, and two, I just think it's way too expensive. But people do it anyway because they're really busy. It's always coming in and going out, so people do it. But I'm not gonna do it. That's just way too much money for me. So I'm gonna stick to a jet ski, and actually, I'm gonna see if I could get it cheaper because $80 is still too much in my opinion. So I'm gonna try to get it down to at least 70. I prefer to pay 60. I prefer to pay nothing at all. I'm a cheapskate anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Jayda, the last word is on you.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.